Okay. What's the focus of this reading? We have the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? We have Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. What else with this Page of Swords? What's going on with this Page of Swords? We have Nine of Wands. This Page of Swords represents like a younger energy, or not as emotionally mature. This is a person that still engages in gossip. They could be cynical, sarcastic, right? I feel like this person has unanswered questions, which is why we have the Hierophant here. They're seeking some type of, I want to say, answers. And it could be in any area, right? Because this is general. So it could be answers with religion. It could be answers with spirituality. It could be mental health issues being addressed. It could be issues within a marriage, your values, anything, right? But whatever it is, it's not something that's going to, it's not something that's going to stop this Page of Swords, because this Page of Swords with the Nine of Wands here, it's like right now this is just a test of faith. This is like, you know how God will test you in a way where it's like, okay, I'm not even going to say God, right? Let's do something light and cute. Well, actually, it's not really light and cute, but let's use this example. Remember when Puffy made the show Making a Band? His test was to have them walk to Brooklyn to get a cheesecake. That was their test. And very far related from the God, angels, and ancestors testing you. Very different from that, but a test nonetheless. So it's a test. And how is this Page of Wands going to do? Hold on. So what I see here is that there's a Page of Wands that's going through this kind of funny energy where they're still engaging in 3D stuff. You know what I mean? Gossip, nothing good to say, holding back their truth. And they're finally seeing that this is not the way to go. They had some type of test of faith happen. And they chose the right thing because they're going towards the Hierophant, which is someone that's like going to lead you. So it could be your pastor. It could be a therapist. It could be a guidance counselor. It can be anything that has authority to lead you in the right direction. Okay? Depending on what you're dealing with. Good morning. Welcome. All right. So just to recap, I don't know how long you were here because I wasn't looking up. We have a Page of Swords energy in reverse. So this is the Page of Swords that's kind of flippant, right? Gossips a lot, sarcastic. They had a test of faith. You know, when you go about things in a low vibing way for a while, that's what happens. God is going to introduce a test of faith to get you back on the right track. God, ancestors, angels, whatever you want to, you know. So you have your test of faith. What's going on now? Now we have the Seven of Wands. You're still having some type of reaction to backing down. It's like you don't want to back down for something. What is that? What are you not backing down from? A Queen of Wands. It's a Queen of Wands in your energy that wants you to compromise. Queen of Wands, what's that energy? Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen of Wands wants you to sacrifice. The Queen of Wands wants you to compromise. Why? Why does the Queen of Wands want you to compromise? Or possibly make amends over a Queen of Swords, okay? Now we get into the nitty-gritty. So it's a Queen of Wands that wants you, collective, to either make amends with them, right? Compromise with them, or I don't know what the conflict is, right? But it's over a Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, the Queen of Swords in reverse is harsh. They're critical. Queen of Swords in reverse, the mouth is off the hook. They will cuss you out. They they have like tunnel vision when it comes to what the fuck they think and how they feel, and they will unleash that mouth. Now, the Queen of Wands is upright. So the Queen of Wands is being charming, confident, courageous, energetic. But for some reason, it's some type of compromise that needs to happen between these two, or one of them or both of them want to make amends with each other. So this could be friends. What's going on here? Why amends needed? Why do they need, so this, yeah, could be best friends even. Why do they need to make amends? Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords in reverse though, because someone wants to make a comeback. Someone wants to repair the relationship. Someone wants to end the battle. So what's the person that wants this? What's their next move? We have the Knight of Coins, but it's coming out in reverse. So they don't know what to do, collective. Sorry to tell you. They don't know what to do. They feel stuck. This must be the person that created whatever the problem was, because they're actually unstable. So you should know who I'm talking about. This person is irresponsible, often bored, always want to go and do something. You know what I mean? Doesn't finish things, starts a lot, doesn't finish. They're the one that wants to regenerate the relationship, okay? What's their advice? Matter of fact, how do you feel? How does the collective feel about repairing this relationship? How does the collective feel about repairing this relationship? Ooh, I think something turned good. Give me a minute. Baby, you gave me the new moon. So that means that you're not ready right now, right? You want to sit and think about it. The new moon is all about setting your intentions, new cycles beginning. So maybe you do want to try, but not right now. Because the new moon, the time equivalent is probably like either a month or the actual next new moon. So you have to look at the cycle to figure that out. But yeah, so whoever is trying to repair a relationship, right? Let's say it's this Queen of Wands. Let's just say it's the Queen of Wands. I honestly think it's more of the Queen of Swords. So I'm going to go with my intuition, and I'm going to go with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords wants to repair this. However, Queen of Wands is not ready right now. Queen of Wands has had a change in direction. Maybe Queen of Wands just decided that, you know, this relationship was a little too much. This could be LGBTQ community too. But if not, it could just be a friendship. Regardless, you know, when I use queen, 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 it doesn't necessarily mean it's a female, okay? So regardless, I feel like one wants to repair the relationship, the other one doesn't. The one that wants to repair is stuck. They don't know how to go about it. They're actually bored without you in their life, which is just the cutest thing to me. How are you? You're bored because this person doesn't want to be in your life. It's so cute. But they need to learn a few things. This is a person that starts shit and never finish it. Probably has all these great ideas and we can make money and blah, 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 and yada, 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 but they never finish anything. So you kind of offer them. Let's clarify and see what we get here. Hi. Let's see. And then we'll pull another deck to see what else we get. Holy Spirit, what is the Hierophant? Page of Swords, Nine of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. Ugh. Somebody wants to, this Page of Swords wants to, so in the beginning we spoke about this Page of Swords in reverse. They gossip, they're sarcastic, they're cynical. This could be one of these queens in the past. I'm assuming the Queen of Swords. Maybe in the past, the Queen of Swords was just a chatty patty, always talking about your business, always just being sarcastic, cynical, right? And it's like you had to create boundaries with this person and they didn't like it. When I pulled out a card for that line, Five of Swords came out. So that doesn't mean this person is approaching that with good intentions. This person wants to make up with you, but they don't want to change. So do with that what you will, baby. Okay. Let me see the Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands upright, Seven of Wands. Wow. We have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like the Queen of Swords is the one that's not trying to reconcile right away. She came out and backed up herself. Seven of Wands is all about, well, the Seven of Wands in reverse is all about compromise. This Queen of Wands is not compromising. So that person could forget that. We have the Eight of Cups and it came out sideways. So that means the Queen of Wands is still on the fence about walking away from this relationship or continuing this relationship. Either way, she's not going to be ready till the next new moon. Give me the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Coins, and the new moon. We have the Emperor in reverse. Yeah. Queen of Wands feel like Queen of Swords in reverse is too controlling, too calculating. Emperor in reverse is not a nice dude. It kind of give me insecure because they kind of have to control every part of the narrative. You know what I mean? So I feel like whoever this friend is, and again, it's different for everybody. This person could be somebody totally different in your life. It could actually be a relationship, friendship, whatever. It could also be with, we have coins up here, so it could be something business. Regardless, you don't want to deal with this person. I don't care what sector of their life they're in. You separated for them. You still need time to think. You don't know if you want to continue this relationship, and you feel they're controlling. You feel they're calculated, childish. They gossip too much. What else do we have with this Emperor? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. This person cannot control you because, baby, you are beyond their control. It's actually the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's beyond their control. They can't make you do anything. So they might as well just forget it. They either wait till you fill it out and get comfortable and decide whether you want to be in this relationship with them again, or they keep it moving. I don't think you are worried at all, collective. Let's get some oracles. Let's see what's going on. How's everybody doing? What time is it? Why are you guys up so early? I like to do lives early because I'm fresh. I feel good. I do the recorded readings later. Okay, what do we have? Oh, we have a quagmire, okay? And I mentioned something about the LGBTQ community, so definitely showed up in the oracles, okay? So somebody from your community could have tried to set you up, collective. Why? Set you up for a conversation? Set you up to embarrass you? What did they set you up for? Let me take half the deck so that I can handle it. My hands are not that big, okay? They're long. I have long fingers, but my hands are not that big. Why do we have quagmire in the LGBTQIA community? Why do we have this here? Why are they sending it up? Why are they trying to set you up, baby? Why are they trying to set you up? To have access to something. It's kind of, I just got gatekeeper in my mind. In their mind, you gatekeep something. Something that you have that they want. If it's work, it's some type of information. If it's in a relationship, it's just access to you, period, that you're denying them that they want. What else do we have? It's work too, technology. Oh my goodness. Or maybe they want the passwords to like your computer, social media. Yeah, this person is controlling. Like, why do you want all of that? Like, this, it's none of your business. Let me make room on the board. Move this up. This person literally wants to control how you breathe. Like, insecure much? Let's see. Because I'm not going to lie. When I was in a stage where I was on edge and I needed to know and I needed to know and I was snooping, it don't feel good. It's draining, actually. And I don't understand why people want... Listen, it's hard enough for me to control my own life. Because they're narcissists. Got it. Okay. So basically you have someone, collective, that is near you, that is trying to set you up. They want access to your computer. I don't know if they want to prove something, because this narcissist is saying, I'm never wrong. So they want to prove something about you. What do they want to prove? Ooh. We have optimism. So collective, I'm getting that you're a person that's usually have a smile on your face. Look at the glass half full instead of half empty. You know when you're like that, people genuinely don't like you because you're happy with yourself and contented with yourself. People genuinely don't like that. So I'm getting that feeling here, that vibe. This friend is close to you, whoever this is, and you see the rainbow again. So this is definitely an LGBTQ cunt that is fucking around. Sorry, but they are. What else do we have here? What about this ally confidant? This fake ally confidant. What about him, Spirit? What about him, Spirit? Okay. So they could possibly be a Gemini. Okay. They're very uptight about how you handle your own life. I never understood that. That's why I can't wrap my head around when I get into that energy. It's like, collective, you could be a person that always show gratitude. You could be a person that tries to see everything, tries to see the bright side for everything. Try to see, instead of being mad at the lesson, you actually learn from the lesson, right? And then show gratitude for the lesson. For example, and it's not like this, but I stub my toe on the side of the bed, right? I'm pissed, but thank God that happened, because when I bent down, I saw, you know what I mean? So you find I saw a missing credit card or whatever, you know? So it's like just being content is intentionally looking for the bright side in every situation. Because if you go in pessimistic, if you go in wailing about everything that happened to you in life, you're going to be far behind, because all you're focused on is everything bad that happens to you. What about the good? You know what I mean? Well, this person, collective, is trying to do an ugly spell on you. So I don't know if they're into witchcraft, divination, or whatever, but they're very much in the mirror trying to take your beauty and give you whatever they want to give you. This person is unhinged. I see why you don't really want to reconcile right away. This person needs to go and get their shit together. That's basically what it is. And we could be talking about masculines here. You would think it's feminines that only get petty and throw dirt and roll around in the mud. No, baby, masculines do it too. Yeah, and then they want to play the victim. What? I don't understand. This is why you don't want to deal with them. They're controlling. They want to engage in low vibing activities like gossiping, witchcraft. They're easily influenced. Like, this person is weak. They're weak. And then when they get called out on their shit, they want to play the victim. They want to play woe is me. They want to play nobody loves me. Nobody does anything for me. Why should they? What's this person's next move? Because we already see they're trying everything. Wow. They're going to go deeper into the black magic, baby. They're like, oh, this didn't work. I'm going to try this. That didn't work. Let me do this. For example, oh, kitchen magic didn't work. And this could be against the Leo. So this could be a Gemini doing this to a Leo. Kitchen magic didn't work. Let me go to the graveyard. Oh, graveyard magic didn't work. Let me go to the beach. Water magic, right? Oh, that didn't work. Let me get a personal possession of theirs. Like they're trying all of these avenues. They're in cahoots with a secret collaboration with a dark alliance. So they're already operating in their shadows. They're already trying to take over your free will. So when they come and ask you, like, can we have this conversation? I want to mend things, la la la, blah blah blah, and you say, give me time to think about it. I'm not sure right now, blah blah blah. They're going to start going down the path of trying to force you and take over your free will. What does that mean? Black magic. That means I'm going to talk about you like a dog so I could change everybody's mind on how they look at you. I'm going to go in there and pull out all the dirty little spells that I think I could pull up on TikTok and do on my own, which they can't, right? It's like they want to present as an ally, as a friend, but they really just want to control. That's it. You know what I want to get? What is the collective's advice? I mean, you've made up your mind, so it's not really advice. But let's see what Spirit says. 10 of Wands, drop the load. That's what Spirit says. Drop them. Don't even give them that month, baby. They're not worth it. This is what I have for you. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm new at this live stuff, so keep coming, okay? I get better and better.